Hello, dear students. Welcome back to E-Classes of Commerce Standard 12. In this video, we'll continue our next topic, that is functions of marketing process. In our previous video, we studied about the meaning and definition of marketing process. Now let's continue with functions of marketing process. Let's have a look on it. There are total 15 functions of marketing process. In this video, we'll be studying first 7 functions of marketing process. First is market research. So before designing any product, the initial work, the first work is to know about the market. What are the demands and preferences of consumer? So in simple words, we can say that it is the process of collecting information regarding consumers' taste and preferences. So, before designing the product, the producer of the product should be aware of the taste, preferences, and choice of consumer. If it is done without knowing the taste and preferences of consumers, then it can create a loss situation in business enterprise. So the risk will be higher. So it is very essential to have knowledge regarding consumers preference. So if the taste and preferences is known, the product can be designed accordingly. So and if it is not known, then the product will not be accepted by consumers. And according to the taste and preference of consumers, the forecast can be done for the product. We can get the information regarding, we can have an idea about the demand and price of the product in the market. And for this, we have different methods to collect the data, like questionnaire method, observation method. So we can collect the data by such methods to know about the taste and preferences of consumers, and accordingly the product will be designed and the price will be decided. So here the first step is market research. Next is collection of materials. Collection of materials means to collect the products at one place and then to design that product. Many times it happens that products are manufactured at different place and they need to be collected. Each and everything is need to be collected centrally, which is known as collection of products. So producers are scattered. Some products are seasonally produced, some products are produced on small scale, and some products need further processing. And for all these reasons, production collection is required. Third is transformation of raw material into consumable products. So raw material is first converted into finished goods. If it is converted into finished good, then only it is consumable by the consumers. So the process where this consumable processing is done to make it finished goods, it is carried out at the place where raw material is stored. So if it is converted into finished goods, so by making the product consumable, its market value increases. And we should take care that the processing is done according to the consumer's requirement or not. For suppose, take the example of cereals. If the cereals is given like that only without cleaning it, so the market value will be less. But if you clean and provide to the consumers, it will enhance its value, it will increase its value. So it is the example, cereals, pulses, and ripening of fruits. It can increase the market value of the product. Fourth is standardization and gradation of product. When the product is under process, the product is first standardized. Standardized means the outer look, how it should look regarding size, color, smell, taste, nutrients, all it is decided, and how should be the outer look of the product, it is designed. And when we talk about gradation, that means gradation means about the quality of the product. So gradation is done, and it is gradation of product is done, and it is classified differently. And with the gradation means quality. With the different types of quality, we can decide the different prices as per the quality of the product. So gradation helps to decide the price of the product. Price depends upon the quality of the product. So appropriate price can be charged from the consumers. And because of standardization and gradation, consumers have faith on the quality of product. Like the gradation of agriculture product is done in India by Market Department of Government, and the Bureau of Indian Standard does it for industrial products. Fifth is labeling of product. Labeling the product is must as it is the only identity of that product. It helps the consumer to differentiate the product of one producer from that of other competitors. It can help consumer to identify the product only through that label. If labeling is done, it is not easy to cheat the consumers by giving the fake products in the market. And with the help of label, advertisement is also easy to promote that brand or to promote that product. Labeling ensures about the product quality. Many producers call the labeling as the brand of the product, and the brand can be given in the form of name, symbol, number, producer's name or a design. So brand name is kept on the label of product. Sixth is price determination. Price of the product is decided on the basis of production cost, packing cost, insurance, distribution cost, advertisement cost. So all this is included when the price is decided. To this, basic cost profit component is added to determine the sale price. Apart from all this cost, profit margin is also kept before selling that product. So while determining the price, demand of the product and the price of the competitor's product also is considered. And price should be decided before the print process because it is mandatory to print the price of the product on the package, on the pack. Seventh is packing the product. Packing of product is must as it is a safe packing. A product will not get any harm, and because of packing, customers can attract towards the product. And on packing, it is mentioned the direction how to use that product. So, and with the help of packing, it is easy to move or transfer the product from one place to another place due to packing. Packing helps to preserve the product quality and its features. On packing, it is labeled everything: price of the product, ingredients of the product, directions like how to use the product. So consumers became aware about each and everything. And different materials for packing the products are used like paper, plastic jars, tin box and glass jar. So here we have finished first 7 functions of marketing process. Go through the topic, revise it thoroughly. Thank you.